Hello everybody. So today I wanted to film a what's in my travel makeup bag video. Basically, I am going home for like 4 nights, I think, for my brother's graduation. So I thought it'd be a fun opportunity to just kind of show the makeup I'm thinking of bringing home with me. The stuff that I think is good enough to bring home. And you know, all the considerations that go into travel makeup. I have my classic Vera Bradley bag. This is so like, I don't even know, like 2000s of me, but it stays put. So yeah, basically what I'm packing for is hot weather and graduation photos, wanting to like look nice in the photos, and just like casual easy makeup. So that's what we have in here. I figured I'd just go through it and show you guys the stuff I picked out. So yeah, first product, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I really like this for just like with like a full makeup look, having this be one of the primers. I really like layering primers, so that's one of the primers I layer. I feel like it makes me think my makeup's gonna last longer. I don't know if I like can really attest to it, but whatever. Then I have the Super Goop Glow Screen SPF 40. So again, might be out in the sun. I wanna not get burned, so I wanted to pull out the big guns with the glow screen. I think it would look really nice as well. The only thing is with glow screen, sometimes I notice like some pilling, so gonna have to be really careful about that. Foundations I brought the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is my favorite like full face of makeup. I do find you can sheer it out pretty well and it doesn't look crazy on the skin, but it's definitely like a more full coverage foundation. But again, for like a day where I really want my makeup to look nice, I wanted to bring that. And then I brought the classic Chantecaille foundation just for every day. This is like my favorite foundation right now. It's so light, looks like nothing on the skin. Very just like perfecting and light coverage, but it still looks amazing. I will bring the NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer for spot concealing. Again, for that like full makeup days. I want to look good. Okay, just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Apologies if rifling through the bag is annoying, but it's part of the effect. So for powder, I'm going to be bringing the No. 7 powder. I really have enjoyed this. I think it has some hard pan, but I find that this works well. I have no issues with it. This is the translucent Perfect Light pressed powder. I think I bought this because it was supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I have no idea. I've never bought the Charlotte Tilbury, but this to me works really well and looks great on the skin. Then I have the Laura Mercier loose powder. Again, just like such a classic, and I feel like again when it comes to like a full face of makeup or like wanting your makeup to last, I always end up reaching for this again. Then the last complexion product I believe is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I'm worried about my makeup lasting in the heat, so that's why I want to bring this. I've had a good experience with it. So those are the complexion products I'm thinking of packing. So I'm going to move those out and I'll move into cheeks and such. First is this NARS contour blush in Olympia. I think this is just a great contour color, and it's just a really good color for fair skin, I've found, and I do use it as contour and as blush sometimes. It's just like a very multi-use product and I really like it, so I figured I'd whip that out. The bronzer I brought, this was actually kind of funny because I realized I didn't have a lot of powder bronzers that were like not super bulky. I have some in palettes I really like, but I didn't want to bring a whole palette, so I chose this e.l.f. bronzer, which I do really like and I just feel like I can kind of go to town with. So that's the bronzer I chose. I figured I'd bring this e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Contour Wand. Of course, like with flying, I think these products tend to get like a little, I don't know the word, they get messed up with the pressure and sometimes they leak a lot. So I don't think there's a locking mechanism on this, like with the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I do really like this, and I feel like I don't have like a ton of product like waiting to come up, so maybe that'll help, but I don't know. But I do like this, especially for just like regular day-to-day wear, and again for a more like full coverage, full face look. It's a lot of fun to do. Some cream blushes. So I have the Poppy Girl Nude 6 blush. I just feel like this is such a fun like summer like burst of like fresh color on the skin, so I wanted to bring that one. And then I have the mini in Sunkissed, which I like using as like a full face bronzer sometimes, because it is kind of like, it has a little bit of a bronzer tinge, and on fair skin I think again that's kind of how I tan, so I wanted to bring this. I have a lot of fun with it. Then some powder blushes. I have the Hourglass Ethereal Glow. I just like love this blush and think it's so beautiful and just like glowy, and it adds like a bit of a highlighter glow that I think will be a good highlighter alternative, because I'm not bringing a highlighter. Then I have Milani's Luminoso, which I am just like really into right now. Again, I feel like it's summer, just that glowy, gorgeous blush, and it just looks so pretty on the skin. I always come back to it and remember how much I love it. And then this Essence, the blush in Befitting. I feel like this is like just a very easy, classic blush. Like you can't go wrong with it, and I wanted to have that in my options. So those are the cheek products. Again, I try not to go too overboard, but sometimes I obviously still do. Like, I mean, just looking at this, you're probably like, that's not overboard, but it's not. Oh, I realized I forgot this blush balm from Flower Beauty. This is in Cheeky. I just think, again, like a really easy, like everyday sort of blush look can be done with that. All right, eyes. So for brows, I'm gonna be bringing the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown, always a classic, and the Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. I've been noticing some like dandruff looking products with it, so I was kind of thinking like, what can I do to like adjust with that? But I think I'm just gonna like ride it out and deal with it, which is a bummer. Eyeshadow palettes, I have a couple. So I love this e.l.f. Bite Size Quad for these two colors to do like a wing. This matte quad I got ages ago, but this is Wedge, Woodwinked, and Shroom, and I love Shroom as an inner corner highlight. And I just feel like these are really easy to use and throw into any look, like as a transition shade and as a lid shade. So I figured I'd whip that out. I've had it literally probably 10 years. And then I think I'll be bringing the Super Nude palette by Charlotte Tilbury. It is kind of like more nudes, but they have a beautiful like satin to them. So I thought that would be fun too. So yes. Then eyeliners, I thought I'd bring the Fenty Beauty brown because it's just so easy to use and it lasts a while. So again, like in the sun, that'll be nice. And then these two, this is the Ultimate Eye Intensity Auto Liner in Deepest Brown from LA Girl. This is how I would usually do my like powder wing when I want it to last a long time. So I figured I'd bring this to do like a powder wing or to tightline. And then this JCat Beauty Metal Chromatic Shock in, I don't know if this has the color. Oh, it's in Zol Tonight Secret. It's just like a really fun kind of duochromy brown with a little bit of like a maybe green tinge. So I've been enjoying tight lining with it and on my waterline. I feel like it adds like a really wearable, deeper color to it. So I've been liking that. And then the only mascara I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I love tubing mascaras. If I'm going to be wearing a mascara right now, it's going to be this one. I can't be bothered to use any others. So those are all the eye products. Last but not least, some lip products. So I have the Summer Fridays lip mask or lip butter balm in pink sugar. This just like smells so good and tastes so good and is very moisturizing, so thought that would be nice. This lip balm or contour lip liner from Sephora in Sinker Suede. This is just a really good overlining shade for me and my lips, so I figured, again, when you're going for a full face, just good to have one. Then they brought in assortment of colors. So I have 2 of these e.l.f. Bite lip stains. These are like some of my favorite formulas, and I just think they're amazing. So I brought Pinkies Up, which is just like a light nude pink, and then Spicy Sienna, which is kind of a warm toned red. Like it's just like a little bit more of a wearable red and just kind of adds like a very natural wash of color to your lips. So thought those would be a good mix. And then this Milk Makeup oil lip stain. I just think this color is really fun, and it's also really easy to put on. The Kosas Wet Lip Oil and a Button. This is just like a really easy nude. I got this. This is the Sephora like birthday gift from Kosas, and it's just like so comfortable. Pretty nudie. And then this NARS lip balm that also came in a birthday gift like a couple years ago. But I just like this because it adds just like the tiniest bit of like color and bronze glow. So it's a lot of fun during the summer. Anyways, those are all the beauty products I have packed right now. Yeah, I feel like it's not as excessive as it could be, but it is excessive, you know, for someone who's not super into makeup when you remember this is like such a short trip. But I think it's a fun mix of like everyday things and also kind of an event I want to do my makeup for. So kind of gives you guys an idea into the products I'm loving right now and the products that I think I can really depend on in a travel situation. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.